So this says that these four activities, like if we take the gist of all the activities that are similarities between animals and humans, these are common activities: eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. Ahar, eating, nidra, sleeping, bhaya. Bhaya means fear. So when one person fears, what does he does? He defends, or he tries to protect himself from the cause of fear. And mathun. Mathun means reproduction or sex enjoyment. So these activities are common in animals also and human also. Now sometimes people get offended. आप ऐसा कैसे बोल रहे हैं कि तो I eat हम तो institution bed and animals are sleeping on the street. Correct ना? मतलब footpath पे dogs are sleeping and they are eating from the garbage bin. Crows are eating there and there. How can you say that activities are same?
They are expecting this.
They are expecting this, but different है. So we can say they are same by seeing the end result of the activities. Correct na? So what is the end result of eating? Digestion. And what happens? Our something is satisfied. Our hunger is satisfied. So your hunger will also be satisfied if you eat in 5-star 7-star hotel. And dog also, when he eats outside, his hunger will be satisfied. By sleeping, what happens?
Our soul takes rest.
Our soul takes rest. Not exactly. Well, our body takes rest. Rejuvenation process is there. So they also get the same. How can we say? One nice intelligent speaker was saying that when you are asleep, you don't know whether you are sleeping in your room or you are sleeping in your footpath. When you are deep asleep. किसी को समझ में आता है? Sleep में तो you are dreaming somewhere. So while you are sleeping, there is no difference in activity between the animals and your activity. Similarly, bhaya, we fear. What we do? We try to protect ourselves by purchasing insurance or कुछ करके ऐसा कुछ. No, we try to protect. If two countries fear each other, they create weapons and different things. Animals, when they fear, what they do? They show teeth to each other. यहाँ मुझसे लड़ेगा तू मेरे दांत देख, like ऐसे ऐसे. They try to make themselves weak. You've studied this na in Discovery Channel, National Geographic, these things. So they also try to defend. So when they fear, they also do the same activity. They try to protect themselves from the causes of danger. Mathun also same enjoyment. The enjoyment that we feel while having sex or by producing children, they also feel the same enjoyment. Same class of activity. But even more to say, we can say that in these kind of activities, eating, sleeping, mating and defending, animals are even better than us. You see, like how much can you eat? Can you eat more than elephant? No, they can eat much more. Can you sleep more than polar bear? They sleep for 9 months, hibernate चले जाते हो. Then mating, pigeons mate. When they mate every 10 minutes they mate. We don't have that much capacity for whole day. Eating, mating, defending, they have their bodies are built like that. Some have venom, उसका venom फूट निकाल के venom दिखाते हैं. Some have very sharp teeth. We don't have. We have to use technology and खुला छोड़ दिया है. If you have to fight with some animal, अपना game. So even in these activities of eating, sleeping, mating, and defending, similar activities, but if we have to compete with them, they are much better in these activities. So one time, one biologist was there, and he was doing a research on species of life. So in his studies, he studied out and gave one very interesting conclusion. So his conclusion was that, say, if on the planet of Earth, if one species of life is not there, if it is extinct on the planet, then everything will go very nicely. Pollution, जो भी है, वातावरण, atmosphere, everything will be go on very nicely and things will be just fine. What can you guess? What is the species? Human beings. So nature is trying to tell us the role of human beings. If we try to live like animals, the same activity if we try to do, there is actually no role. Even if you are not present here, things will go on nicely. आपके रहने या नहीं रहने से there is no effect on the environment, but actually we cause negative effect. If we are not there, then things will go nicely. But we are here, we change the process. पानी को यहाँ रख दिया वहाँ चले, we change the process, and we generate pollution, global warming, all that. So that was his conclusion.
So
in these activities they are similar. So we have a small acronym for it. So if we go in this pattern, sleeping, eating, enjoyment, and defending. So it goes like SEED, SEED. So easy to remember. So this we have seen, someone is sleeping, there is no difference. Here also end result, hunger is mitigated, enjoyment also in animals, and defending also. We also try to defend them. So now the question comes, if these are similar, then what is speciality of human beings? What?
Vivek.
Vivek. He's saying Vivek. Vivek means, what do you mean by Vivek?
Consciousness.
Vivek exactly means to choose between what is good and bad, right and wrong. Okay, we have Vivek, and what else? Now the question is, even if we have Vivek, we use that Vivek to do what? To choose better sleeping, better mating, better defending, better eating. So even if by having a good brain or Vivek, we utilize that same thing in the activities which the animals are doing to try to compete with. Any other things that we have special in human beings? Consciousness, okay. Any other things? So we have also the ability to inquire. So we have got this higher intelligence. The thing is that the basic concept is that we have something higher. So you can say it is consciousness, it is vivek, it is intelligence, it is ability to make choices. We have those higher things. But thing is that if we utilize this same ability of us, the human ability, special ability in the same activities, then we are going in the wrong path. We are utilizing our same brain in doing these activities to improve eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. That is a concept. So that is the difference. So, but where we can actually make difference is if we utilize our intelligence, our vivek, our consciousness to do activities which are beyond eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. This is what our scriptures are telling. If you read this second part of the verse, so it says samane, the like pashu and nara are same. Then third line says dharmo hi tesham adhiko vishesha. This is the thing which is adhika. Adhik means which is extra. And dharmena hina pashu hi samana. Without the dharma, pashu hi samana. Samana means same. Nara becomes same as animals. So in spite of having better intelligence, if we utilize the same activities, we cannot be called as human beings because we are doing the activities of animals. Intelligence, because intelligence animals also have. Have you seen, now though we have locked doors, spring doors. But previous times, like in your childhood, you might have seen like we used to close the door of the kitchen and lock our fridge. Correct na? There used to be key for the fridge in my times. Mother used to lock. So problem was that cat will know. And when cat will come, you will not even know, like she knows at what time I have to enter. They will be sleeping at this point of time. Which door I have to lock, close, and how to open the fridge. Where exactly is the milk? So she will go drink the milk very quietly, and morning will come to know that cat had come. So they have also got very good intelligence. Any other example? Have you seen this?
Apes.
What is this?
Apes. Apes showing number.
What?
Apes.
Apps.
Apes.
Apes showing number. Number what? Calculations. So they also have intelligence. Okay, correct. They, in some research, they have shown that they can do some mathematics. This we are showing. This is a nest of a bird. So there is one kind of bird known as beaver bird. So she creates a kind of nest which is from whose inspiration architects and engineers create their own architecture. So this is very. So one time, when what you were mentioning, so he was trying to break this. He was not able to break, but it is made of only grass and these organic materials. Very difficult to break. Some other example is that. Have you heard about spider's web? They make movie Spider-Man, etc. So it is in the research it is found that they were trying to create a material which can mimic spiders that web, that fluid which is spits and like creates a thread. So they were trying to imitate that, create something synthetically. So their result was that we have got a very bad imitation of this spider's web. That imitation was Kevlar. So Kevlar fabric they made from trying to imitate the properties of. But Kevlar, even the bad imitation of spider's web is used as a Kevlar where it is used. Bulletproof for those jackets. So those it is used. Another intelligence example is that you might have seen like dolphins, they communicate in very long range. And they are also able to understand that this human being is there, he can help me. So whenever some wire gets stuck in their fins or something, they approach human beings. Yeah, this is the person who can untie me or something like that. So they have also intelligence they have got. But what they have not got is the proper usage of intelligence. Correct? So they are not able to do these things. Ability for higher inquiry. So they will never inquire for higher purpose of life. They will not say, why am I suffering in this world? What happens after birth? We know. But what happens after death? They will not inquire. So these kind of thought process does not come in them. This is a special ability of man. So we can inquire, why are we suffering? What is the cause of suffering? Why are we here? Who created us? Is there any purpose of life? This kind of question don't come in animals. But we can do those inquiry. So this is also an acronym, A, B, C, D. Second is bliss. So we are always looking for bliss. Animals are programmed to do these things. So eating, sleeping, mating, defending, they are programmed to do these things. But our activity, like we will not eat if it does not give us bliss. We will not sleep if it is not giving us bliss. So we are always seeking after bliss. So if you observe pattern in animals, they mate at a certain time of the year only. They will not say, we enjoy mating so mate whole year. They will not do like that. They are set, their programming unka set ho gaya hai. They only do it in a certain way according to their species. But we are looking for enjoyment in every activity. Here also, like when you come for Gita classes, you also think some kind of bliss will get, some higher knowledge will get, usse kuch maza aayega, seekhne ko milega. So we are seeking after bliss. Next is choice. So we have this ability to make choice. So you have come here, you have made this choice. You could have been here, there in your PG, आराम से Saturday को आराम से मजे कर सकते थे, लेटे रह सकते थे. But you have made this choice, ना? We will go to Gita class, we will attend the Gita sessions, we will attend Kirtan, we go to temple. So this is a choice that we are able to make. Animals, their choice is always based on eating, sleeping, mating, defending. उससे अलावा उनका और कोई choice रहता नहीं. So they are kind of programmed in that way. But we have this special ability to choose the path that we want to go. Animal will not say मतलब कि I want to stay this way, अपना बाल काट के आऊँगा, ये करूँगा, वो करूँगा. But we have got this choice. कि हाँ ऐसा, we want to live in this way. I want to achieve this in life. Humans have this ability. Next is determination. We have got this special power to have this determination to achieve something higher. For example, in college days, engineering students or any student, so they study on the last day of the just one day before exam, right? आप लोग ऐसे करते हैं? हाँ, सबका वही. तो but they are determined. मतलब उनकी determination है कि हाँ मतलब अभी 10 chapters are remaining, 10 hours are there, we will complete. Then after some time, 10 chapters are there, 5 hours remaining. But still they are determined, हाँ मतलब कुछ भी करके कर लेंगे. And but somehow they pass on, they get job, thing goes on. And for higher purpose also we are determined. So animals don't get this determination. So we have this determination that we will achieve something, we want to learn something, we want to help the society, we want to do something in our life. So that determination does not come in animal. We have got this ability. So these are the things that make us special. So if we utilize our intelligence in these things, how we can better inquire about life, how we can seek bliss in a proper way, what correct choices to make for a betterment, and what determination we can do for some higher spiritual purpose that separates us from animals. Otherwise, life goes on. ऐसा आपने देखा होगा. So eating, sleeping, mating, defending. So people, if you ask anybody, आप ये काम क्यों करते हैं? मतलब why do you do any activity? What is the answer? मजा आता है. But in proper terms, we are seeking happiness. मतलब कुछ हैप्पीनेस चलेगा. So, but definition of happiness is unclear in general mass. So the definition of happiness is better to do better these kind of animalistic activities. That is the only definition. But there is a happiness beyond that, which the scriptures talk about. So that is the starting point of spiritual life. That there is a kind of happiness which is beyond the activities of animals. But if we can achieve that, how much higher benefit we will get. So that inquiry is required. So that is why when people have that inquiry, they are eager to attend these kind of sessions, just as you are. So let's proceed. Now let's take another example. What is this? This is a tractor, and this is a Mercedes car. Looks like Ferrari car, but okay, Mercedes car. So now question is, can you use the Mercedes or Ferrari car for plowing the field? Can you? Suppose you do, what will happen? It will not work. उसमें तो मैकेनिज्म भी नहीं है, वो पीछे वाला लगाना होता है ना, वो भी नहीं है उसमें. So same thing we are also doing. So we have got this human body. It is meant for some other purpose, and we are utilizing the same human body in chasing after things which are animals are chasing after. So therefore it will not work. मतलब ऐसे भी सोच सकते हैं. Those if we chase after, if we try to live a life like animals, we will find that something is missing. तब मतलब लोग आगे जाके कॉर्पोरेट लाइफ में ऊपर जाके समझ में आता है, मतलब गेट टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट हाँ मतलब कुछ तो रह गया, समथिंग इज रिमेनिंग, व्हाट शुड आई डू. Then they get into this crisis, like there is no purpose and meaning of life after some time, when they realize. So one time one devotee was mentioning that he was going in a cab. So the driver was there. He was a youth boy kind of. So he asked him, like he talked with him. So he asked me, what did you do? How did you study? So do you know what he said? He said, I have done B.Tech. So मैंने बोला कि वो B.Tech क्या है? वो मैंने B.Tech किया. So but मतलब he asked him like how this situation come to be. How are you doing this now? So then he started explaining. He told. So when he was explaining, he was very his expression was of very frustrated person. कि हाँ ये करना पड़ रहा है, बताइए ये हो गया वो हो गया. So why is he frustrated? What is the cause of his frustration?
He's not getting happiness.
Huh?
He might not be getting happiness.
He is not getting happiness. But while describing this activity that I am B.Tech engineer and I am doing this cab driving, why is he frustrated?
That's more for B.Tech.
So he has some qualification. He has some better qualification, and he can, with that qualification, he could have done something better. So we are not criticizing that one kind of job is better than another. All jobs are respectful. But logically speaking, in life he could have achieved much better success. But he is saying even after that I am in this situation. So therefore he is frustrated. Similar cases are also. So we have got this high qualification. अपना मतलब qualification अच्छा है animals से. हमारे पास ability, we have got this ability better than animals. But same qualification we are not utilizing, and that we are utilizing our intelligence and everything in those kind of activities, same thing will happen. What will happen? Frustration will happen. We will think that we can enjoy life like this, but it will lead to frustration. This is how the world is made. This is logically the world is made. Question? No. So this is the answer. Like when hollowness comes, so this question when people ask like जीवन में क्या रह गया, hollowness क्या है, क्यों है? So when we are doing something which even animals can do, and we are not inquiring about higher things in life, then this hollowness comes. So generally what happens when people realize that थोड़ा कुछ बच गया है लाइफ में, there is hollowness in life, then what do? They ask people, if they ask a spiritualist, he will tell something nice. But when they ask their peers, their friends, family members, what do they answer? Huh?
Intoxication.
Intoxication, okay. So they answer, आपने अच्छे से try नहीं किया. You have not tried well enough. आपने अच्छे से मेहनत नहीं किया. अभी आप और अच्छे से करिए. You do it more nicely. I will tell you how to do this. So you do again engage in more eating, more sleeping, more meeting, more defending, then you will get that happiness. So there is a lack in your effort, they say like. So then those people again, with the assurance of our superiors, they again go into those activities, and their life is spoiled that way. So in Shastra it is said that after many species of life, when going through many species of life, one gets a very rare chance of human life. And if this human life is wasted just like any other kind of life, then it is a kind of waste. So then we are again sent back to another cycle of other species of life. So this human birth is very rare to get out of this cycle of birth and death. So we'll discuss this in future sessions. So one time, here only, one father was here and he was saying, हाँ कि ऐसा कोई restaurant नहीं है, there is no restaurant in ACS layout where I have not eaten. सबका I can give review. He was speaking very proudly. Then after some time, his daughter came. Daughter said, Papa, we have not eaten there. Because आपने ऐसा बोल दिया. तो अरे ऐसा नहीं पूछा, हाँ नहीं किया. So then he realized, मतलब he got some shock. That actually I am trying to eat everywhere, doing something, but I can never satisfy this urge of eating everywhere, and that is not actually giving me happiness. So but very rarely people come to this conclusion. So whenever we get to this conclusion, we should refer to our shastras. Shastras are like our life manual. So Gita is said to be a life manual. So whenever you are given, you buy some machine, washing machine. So there it is written, you press this button, power button, then a wash mode, and a spin mode, and this kind of different things are there. So these are instructions how to properly operate that machine. Suppose if you don't know how to use that machine, and you throw away the manual, एक और बढ़ता है, and you press different buttons. So child does like that. We need to understand all about general purpose. Child does like that. So he will not be able to properly use that machine. Similarly, our machine, our body is given to us by God. So when He gives a machine to us, He also gives a manual, life manual. कि देखिए बेटा, इसको पढ़ के जीवन जीना है. ये है आपका manual. But we say that इसका जरूरत नहीं है. इसको छोड़िए, हमको पता है, हमको सब पता है. So this is a disease. So whenever we go to any people on the street, any random person, and ask them to read Bhagavad Gita, they say हमें पता है. So this is a disease. So let's move forward. So this we answered, like why we want to fill this hollowness, and what is everyone searching in life. So this is one word answer is happiness. So anything that we do in life, we are searching for happiness. Therefore, we want to fill this hollowness. And sometimes we were giving the same session to some college boys. So college boy, when we asked them, so why are you here in your college? Why are you studying in college? So students generally don't answer. Then we ask them, how many of you are here for knowledge? सीखने कौन आया है? So one daring boy raised his hand. Only one automatic. So everyone was looking, अरे ये पढ़ने आया है. Then we asked like, how many of you here are like, for getting placement? Then everyone raised hand. So in reality, everyone is looking for. Where we are studying for getting some placement. Placement से क्या होगा? Salary आएगा. We'll get some money. And by money, what we'll get? Bhog, So by money, we'll get different ways and facilities, so that we think that from which we can get happiness. Like when we go for shopping के लिए जाते हैं तो क्या कौन सा आइटम खरीदते हैं? इसको बोलता है कि हमको ज़्यादा सेटिस्फाई कर सकता है. दिस आइटम कैन सेटिस्फाई मी वेरी मच. ये काला चश्मा लेके आएंगे, ऐसा शर्ट लेके आएंगे, अच्छा लगेगा वो. लोग देख के कहेंगे वाह क्या बात है, तो हमको खुशी मिलेगी. वेरी नाइस, अच्छा. और when we go out on street, someone is selling गोलगप्पा, चलो 5 मिनट है, so let's eat that. So when we have got money. So money is a tool to purchase something in exchange. What is that exchange? Exchange is for happiness. So everyone is searching for happiness. The problem is that happiness is advertised very wrongly in this world. So if you go in this way, Marathalli, that footbridge is there, some logo will be there. Build your paradise in our dream home, something like that. 3 BHK, 2 BHK, 2 CR, 3 CR, something will be written like that. So what they are trying to portray is that you can build your paradise, you will attain happiness when you buy this house. ऐसा. So they say like that. Then what else? Buy this car, you will get happiness. They advertise like that. And on that car there will be some half naked lady on that, not inside but on the top of the car. Like that. That will हाँ ये मजा आएगा आपको ये गाड़ी खरीदनी. So that desire will be there. Then they advertise like that you get this very good मतलब Hayabusa bike और ad दिखाते हैं ना ऐसे वो घूम करके लेके आता है और ऐसे साइड में some girl is walking, he stops, girl also sits behind, चलो हो गया चलते हैं, like that. So they portray like this. Then buy this inner wear, buy this inner you will be happy. And in the ad of like in TV advertisement, who is showing the inner wear? Underwear कौन दिखाता है? Some girl is showing. So what is मतलब क्या mentality क्या है उसमें? मतलब why are we trying to show that? What is the use of a girl in a मतलब man's underwear? Man's underwear आदमी दिखा सकता है हाँ भाई हमको ये पहनते हैं अच्छा लगता है आप भी ले लो. उसमें दिखाते हैं नहीं हम ladies will be there. You wear this ऐसे करके. So they are trying to portray that if you get these things or these facilities are fulfilled, you will get happiness. But if we understand logically, then we'll not say that the things cannot give us happiness. So there are basically 4 kinds of needs we have. So have you seen this pyramid? This is known as one researcher is a Pavlov. So he is he's some philosopher, some researcher. So he has given this pyramid. So first there are different levels of need that we have. So first is physical need. What do you mean by physical need?
Body should be healthy.
Body should be healthy and proper sleep. Taking care of body physically. So for that what do? We go to exercise, gym or we eat nicely and physical needs also like we need money also, so we go to a job to maintain ourselves. खाने को कुछ चाहिए पैसा चाहिए. So those are physical needs. Other kinds of needs are psychological needs. Psychological needs refer to like having the conception that we have achieved something in life. I am the topper of my class. Psychological need to show others, I have got this, I have got this. Or like when people are neighbors, so their happiness is like they decide I have to show that I have got a bigger house than you, and I have got a better job, I have got a better car than you. Some psychological need, I have achieved this. Or in colleagues, we have this, मेरा हाइक ज़्यादा है तुमसे, 0.2 ज़्यादा है, थोड़ा 0.2 कम है. So that psychological need is there. That in our mind we are satisfied. मतलब कुछ तो किया जीवन में, मतलब something I have achieved. Next is emotional need. Emotional need means that a person wants to be loved and love others. That is emotional need. So this we see in kind of relationship people have. So they have this emotional need. Nowadays it is rampant that we see due to poly PG here and there, we see like this emotional need people are trying to satisfy. But thing is that people who have fulfilled all these physical need, psychological need, emotional need, still they are not satisfied because the fourth need is not satisfied. What is that need? We will see. So do you know this person? No? There used to be one band known as Linkin Park, and American band. So this guy's name is Chester Bennington. So maybe my generation people, we used to hear those songs, rock songs, English songs. समझ में नहीं आता था क्या बोल रहा है, लेकिन हाँ सुन अच्छा लगता है, दोस्तों को सुनाएंगे, हमने सुना है. So he was a top this American rock band pop star there. So but what happened? He committed suicide. So why do you think he committed suicide? All are these needs not satisfied? He is very rich, physical needs are satisfied. Psychological needs, he is the biggest singer or band singer. Emotionally also satisfied. Why? Because like everyone is running after him. He is a big personality. Everyone is his fan. But still he committed suicide. Can you tell other examples from our country? Big people committing suicide.
Sushant Singh Rajput.
Sushant Singh recently. Correct. Any other? I'll tell you my case. So in our college, what happened is that placement season was there, and placement season finished. One boy was there, he got placed, and he got decent placement. He got placement I think 16 lakhs, something 15, 16 lakhs. So he was happy. मतलब सही है, सब सही चल रहा है. But then what happened? He asked his friend, how much you got this? Not his friend. So he had one girlfriend and she disdained him. So that girl asked, how much did you get? So he said, I got this 15 lakhs. Then he said, हाँ 15 बस इतना रह गया, इतना पढ़ के इतना मिला. इसको देखो, ये मतलब उसका नया जो था. He has got this 17. And he was so much depressed by that taunt in public. So he went and committed suicide. Well, 60 like this, being in prestigious college, doing everything, committing suicide. Also now, one of my neighbors actually, in my home city, a 3-house apart, he used to stay. He was like 2 years junior than me. So he was also very intelligent. So his mother used to teach him nicely, all the coaching and whatever is there, that coaching material. And he got in top colleges of India, which is this IISc Bangalore. It is rated even higher than IIT Bombay. But what happened is that here and there in third year he committed suicide. So main problem is that people try to hanker, like people base their life all these 3 needs and they lack something in their life. And when that need is not satisfied, people think that there is no purpose to life. अब जी के करेंगे ही क्या, मतलब सब कुछ तो पा लिया फिर भी मुझे they are frustrated even in those situations. Big people, what to say of small people. So this the 4th need of every human being is a spiritual need. So spiritual need refers to spiritual embodiment. So what we are actually. So we'll deal in detail in future sessions. But on the just like spiritual need means that what we are actually and what will satisfy us in reality. We are trying to find satisfaction in superficial activities, but there is something beyond these material activities that we have to search for. So that we'll deal in future session. What does Krishna say in the 2nd chapter of Gita? That we'll deal in future session. That is spiritual need. So now we'll see one small video.
What does he get in return for doing this every single day? He gets nothing. He won't be richer. He won't appear on TV. He continues to remain the same unknown person. But what he surely receives are emotions. He witnesses happiness, reaches a deeper understanding of life, feels the satisfaction and bliss within. He receives what money cannot buy. Happiness is not external business. So where should we search for the true happiness? You can answer it yourself. Within or without.
So, what does this video tell us? What was this man doing?
Helping others.
Helping others, yes. And selfless. So this guy is, and he at the end he looks very happy, no? Satisfied from within. Initially it was looking that yeah, ये क्या है इसके साथ इतना बुरा हो रहा है बेचारा. But at the end we see that by doing simple activities, helping others, he is much more the kind of satisfaction that is on his face. We won't find them in big people. Big corporate money, Adani or matlab, you will not find that kind of satisfaction. Why is that? Because there are different levels of happiness. Suppose I give you one example. You like gulab jamun? Gulab jamun अच्छा लगता है? Okay. So I give you one gulab jamun and you eat it. Will you feel happy? कुछ तो अच्छा लगेगा हाँ चलो हाँ खाने को मिला अच्छा है मीठा. Now suppose you are with your friends and you are very good close friends and you are on your picnic and they give you something to eat. So in that environment there is greater sense of happiness because the relationship is more intimate. But now suppose you are there at your home and your mother comes to you and she gives you, he pats on your head and beta eat this, halwa eat this. There also you are getting happiness. But that level, that sense of happiness is even greater. So people like whenever they are in home a lot, they don't realize it. But when they come in Bangalore and then realize, हाँ मतलब घर पे इतना अच्छा खाना है मम्मी देती थी पीछे में ये मिल रहा है वो मिल रहा है. So there is greater sense of happiness there. So thing is that the more selfless the relationship is, more happiness we can derive from. People don't know this secret. People try to हाँ happiness चाहिए मुझे चाहिए हाँ मुझे दो पैसा चाहिए मुझे दो. But the secret of happiness is that the more selflessly you work, without selfish motive, more happiness you will derive. So here he is selflessly helping others. He is happy. So think like our relationship with God is of like eternal relationship with God. So if we try to selflessly develop our relationship with God, imagine about how much happiness we can derive from that relationship. So only spiritualists get that high level of happiness. Materialist people who are trying to enjoy in this world, they get only that enjoyment of this world. That is a very minuscule in front of enjoyment of spiritualist state. So point here is that like big people, if they are working selflessly, then they get happiness. So happiness can be attained even while practicing basic aspect of spirituality. So this is a basic aspect. मतलब spirituality का अगर दरवाजा कोई बंद कर दे नीचे से लाइट आएगी वो ये आएगी मतलब हाँ helping others like that. So even by practicing those kind of activities, people are able to achieve high levels of happiness. Even big people, they are philanthropics. They are trying to help people like this. So selfless helping and being free from pride. So this gives them satisfaction of life. So let's hear some words from our founder Acharya of ISKCON. So he says, every one of us are searching after happiness, but we do not know what real happiness is. We see so much advertised about happiness, but practically speaking, we see so few people happy. This is because so few people know the platform of real happiness is beyond temporary things. It is this real happiness that is being described in Bhagavad Gita by Lord Krishna to Arjuna. Very correct statement. So people are searching for happiness, but they don't know what real happiness is. And when Krishna talks with Arjuna in that Bhagavad Gita that we'll study in future session also. So he is saying that Arjuna, you are looking for happiness in temporary things. So therefore you are looking in the wrong place for happiness. One of the shlokas he says, Dukhale Mashashvatam. This word is Dukhale Mashashvatam. This word is place of misery and you are looking for happiness here. So that is like not a good idea. It is going to lead to frustration. So these are the goals of our session. Like fulfilling that spiritual need through the divine teachings of Bhagavad Gita. And this can ensure a positive, enthusiastic approach in our life. So when we approach Bhagavad Gita or any scripture, so we should have a very positive attitude with a positive attitude with a scientific approach. Like when many people say that मतलब scriptures में क्या रखा है, ऐसा अंधविश्वास है, ऐसा ऐसा. But our question to them is that, do you actually know what is scientific process? What is scientific process? Science क्या कहता है मतलब? What is science? Definition of science? हाँ?
प्रयोग करो.
प्रयोग करो, हाँ. प्रयोग means experiment, हाँ. Do the experiment, correct. So experiment means that there should be some aim. In practical notebooks you have to write aim colon ये फिर whatever prerequisites. So aim is there, then an experiment is there, then after some time the result comes. Correct, no? Conclusion, result, those things. So we have to also become scientific. So when we approach people to take Bhagavad Gita, they say मतलब ये अंधविश्वास है, मैं साइंस का स्टूडेंट हूँ, मैं नहीं पढ़ना. But our question to them is that if you are scientific, then apply the process of science. Science process, there should be aim. So aim should be like to understand Bhagavad Gita in this modern age. This is the aim. Then what is the apparatus? Apparatus or a book here, or that is the apparatus. Procedure, study and implement the principle of Bhagavad Gita. And then at the end you will have observations. I can see the transformation in myself, or I cannot see the transformation. जैसा इसका है. Then conclusion, you will go to conclusion that Bhagavad Gita works or does not work. So this is a real scientific process. Just saying that these are mythological stories and not applying in our life, this is blind following. कहते ना blind follower मत बनो. So we also have blind follower मत बनो. आप बन रहे हैं blind follower. If you are really a true scientist, apply the process and check for yourself. Apply the principles of Gita. They are not working, reject it. We have no problem. Reject it. Bhagavad Gita does not work. But at least try to apply those principles. So this is a real scientific process. So also like one great tragedy is that all other religions, they study their scriptures. उनसे कोई पूछेगा कि आप बताओ अपना पहला वर्ष, वो they will quote अल्लाह जो भी they will quote. But if we ask people, you tell us 5 shlokas of Gita, maybe one they will tell that Mahabharata shloka ना, यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य. Other than that they will not tell. So this is a great tragedy that we are not reading our own scriptures correctly. But here we have got this very wonderful opportunity. We are in an association of spiritualists who are trying to understand God, understand our scripture. Very nice opportunity is there. So this rare opportunity we should try to utilize. Okay, so we'll summarize, we'll come to our end. So what we studied? Similarities between what are those? Sleeping, eating, enjoyment and defending. And what are differences? ABCD. Ability to inquire, B. Bliss, C. Choice and D. Determination. Next we studied why there is hollowness. Next we studied how we can fulfill that hollowness. Why is everyone trying to fill that hollowness? Because we are seeking happiness. And what are the needs of human beings? At the end we spoke about what is the real scientific process. So this is the introduction to our Gita course, Gita session. So these are different sessions that we'll talk about. So next session is about exploring the inner self. This will talk about what does Krishna say who we actually are. Next we'll deal how can we deal with the adverse situation. Lost wealth means what was actual culture of India that we have lost. Then divine your eternal faith, mind your mind, how to actually control our mind. Do we need a guide? How do we get out of this attitude of comparison? Many more sessions are coming in future. So now we come to end. So we can take questions. This is your time to ask any question. If I know the answer, I will answer. If I don't know the answer, I will ask my seniors. If you have any questions, you can ask. About the session, about life in general. Any question? सब क्लियर है, सब जीवन मतलब क्लियर चल रहा है. Okay, so if there is no question, yes.
Does curiosity lead to death?
Curiosity can lead to
Death.
curiosity can lead to death. Curiosity can lead to death. इसमें मैं क्या बताऊँ आपको?
Need example.
अच्छा, okay, like that. So if you are curious, like people, in my childhood, people used to give example, don't be big scientists. Scientists experiment with different kind of things, and out of curiosity they kill themselves. They don't know the taste of this substance, maybe it is poisonous. So curiosity, if used in a proper way, then it is beneficial. Like curiosity means to know something that we don't know. Like this example comes from like animals are not able to inquire about higher things in life. So if we are inquiring about higher things in life, then it is very nice. But if we are curious about what other people are degrading themselves, in like how are they in college, like I've been in college, so if you are curious to know how the first year is curious to know how the second years are having the avenues to enjoy, how are they managing, drugs कहाँ से आता है, गांजा कहाँ से आता है. If you're curious about these things, then you are destroying your life. So curiosity, if utilized in correct purpose, to know about God, to know about the scriptures, to know how can we advance in spiritual life, then that can lead to higher life.
To know
But-
about life after death.
To know about life after death. So
That will end our life.
life is anyways going to end.
Yeah.
Can you stop the end of life? But what we have got is opportunity is to make a better next life. That opportunity we got in this life. Ending life is no big thing. People commit suicide. What is the purpose? They think they are frustrated. There is no hope in life. But according to spiritualists, even when all situations are bad, still there is hope. Why? In future session we will discuss. But answer is that why? Because we are part and parcel of the Lord. That identity no one can take away from us. And when we have that identity, we always have a channel to get some bliss that we are searching for, some happiness, real happiness we can get. Even if, like, worst of the situation is there in our life, in a spiritualist life, still he is able to focus. He understands that this bad situation is there in my life because God wants to teach me some lesson. So therefore he is grateful. Even in bad situation he is grateful. Thank you God for teaching me this lesson. I am frustrated in this way, but this is for my purification. So he thinks like that. So in that way, if we utilize, so if one person wants to know about life after death, he can read scriptures. Saying life after death is there. There is no confusion about that, according to scripture. If you want to know what will happen in next life, you will come to know. It is there. Yeah. Wait for some time, you'll get to your next life. But that next life, if you prepare for this in this life, that next life will be better. Then your curiosity, all your mental questions, like will be properly channelized. Okay.
I saw in news.
Uh,
MBBS student come
yes. Some topper was there, na? Neat topper something. He was a Sardar. I have seen that in news.
He thought, I want to know what is life after death, so he committed suicide.
So this is incorrect way of knowing life after death. Krishna is telling what has happened at the time of death. Yam yam vapi smaran. So that shloka is there. Krishna is telling. Easily you can get to know. Out of ignorance we try different ways. So we'll talk if you have other questions. Any other questions?
You said that there's no difference that we make between each other. So why are we here actually?
So that is to this point. So if this research, if it shows that we are not making any contribution to nature, then what is the purpose? So this is what it is trying to show. So human beings have no contribution as such to nature. Nature can go on functioning properly without even human beings present here. So that means to show that we have got some other purpose beyond this functioning of animals. Animals and plants, they are happily living their life. And we also trying to contribute there, we are actually not contributing anything. So our goal in life should be different than what is the goal of other species of life. This is what the conclusion that we take from that study. So if we think that we can contribute to the nature, we can help others, we can do those kind of activities are supported. But if we try to mold our life in such a way that we are themselves doing activities like them, then that is not being suggested here. That is not the contribution that we should make. Okay. So we'll end here. So now it is the time for mantra meditation. So how many of you first time? Good. So this is the next part of our session. So the volunteers will give you beads. So these are beads on which we'll chant the mantra. This mantra is there. So this mantra that we chant is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So we'll do this mantra meditation on beats. One beat will have 108 those beats that will do. That is on one round. So one round of chanting. So few points according to this. So why specifically this mantra? This question can come. There are many Vedic mantras are there. But why do we chant this mantra? Okay. So the most powerful. Why? Because thing is that there are various kinds of mantras where they have a consideration of Desh, Kal and Patra. Desh means the place. Kal means time. Patra means the vessel. Vessel means the person who is chanting those mantras. So there are certain qualifications required in those regard to chant those mantras. But this mantra, the Hare Krishna mantra, is only Maha mantra. So there is no consideration of Desh, Kal and Patra. You can chant that mantra anywhere. In your PG, in your bed, you can chant like that. There is no qualification required. That's it. And even so, this mantra gives you qualification. Whatever qualification is right, the qualification is awarded by the mantra, and you can chant those mantras. So one verse comes in Srimad Bhagavatam. So it says that the process of self-realization in the age of Kali Yuga is chanting the names of God. So this, repeat after me. Krite yadhyayato Vishnu Tretayam yajito makhe Dvapare paricharyayam Kalo tadhari kirtanat. You can distribute and keep on speaking. So here it is said there are different processes recommended for different ages. So you might know there are 4 ages, Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga. So in these 4 ages, a specific process is recommended. So it is a Kite Dhyato Vishnu. So the process in Satya Yuga was Dhyate Vishnu, by meditating on the form of Vishnu. So they used to meditate for long years. Then in the next Yuga, Tretayam, Yajito Makhai. Makhai means performing yajnas. Big yajnas is performed. But nowadays also that is also not possible. Big yajnas means like all of your money, 10 crore rupees gone in one yajna. And they used to perform yajna every day. Materials are also available, pure brahmanas are also available. But now it is not possible. Next Yuga was Dwapara Yuga, Paricharyayam. This means worshipping the deity in the temple. But again, people, आप लोग बोलेंगे भगवान के जाके आपको रोज आरती करना है. Proper worship means Lord has to be. If you have gone to temples, South Indian temples like in Velkote or Srirangapatna, like they worship the Lord, very elaborate worship. Like 6 times offering is there, 6 times aarti is there. But for everyone it is not so suitable. Everyone is not able to cope up with that schedule. Not everyone can do. So for people of Kali Yuga, the easiest process is recommended. That process is Kalo Tad Hari Kirtana. By chanting the names of Lord Hari, one gets the same benefit which he used to get by meditating in Satya Yuga and performing big yajnas in Treta Yuga, performing full deity worship in Dwapara Yuga. And so that same benefit he gets simply by chanting the names of God. That it is said. Now the question will come, why this Hare Krishna mantra? Names of God are many. Lord Hari has many names. Correct na? Many mantras can be there. So for that there is one reference. So this reference comes in Kali Shantaran Upanishad. So it says, repeat after me. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Iti Shodashakam Namna, Iti Shodashakam Namna, Kali Kalmashanashanam, Kali Kalmashanashanam, Nata Paryotarayopaya, Nata Paryotarayopaya, Sarva Vedeshu Drishyate, Sarva Vedeshu Drishyate. So here it is said, these 60 names composed of 32 syllables are the only means to counteract the evil effects of Kali Yuga. In the Vedas it is seen that to cross the ocean of nescience, there is no alternative to the chanting of the holy name. So after analyzing all the Vedas, this is the mantra that is being recommended. So this is the reference. So this is the way we represent the scripture. Whenever we say something, back it up by the scripture reference. We are not saying things apna manufacturing we are not doing. Okay, so we'll start. So give me one beat. So I will show you how to do. So this is known as bead. So here you will see this coming out, this small thread. So we'll start from here and we'll hold it. We'll not use this finger. We'll go into details later why not. But we'll not use this finger. We'll hold it like this. Okay. Then on one bead, this is one bead, this is small golden bead. On that bead, we'll chant one full mantra. Full mantra is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Then we'll move this towards us after one. Then again on the next bead. You will do it? Then we'll continue this whole round and then we'll come to it. It is containing of 108 beads that constitute of one round. So we'll do that. So everyone sit straight back. You can close your eyes or half close your eyes and be in comfortable position. And so we have been talking so much about animalistic activity, this activity, that activity. So but this is the activity, real activity of the human beings. So this is actually a spiritual activity which will satisfy our spiritual hunger. So when we are chanting, the process of chanting the names of God is that when we chant, we try to hear the names of God. We speak and we hear. So two activities, actually three activities. One activity is speaking, other activity is hearing, third activity is that moving our bead. Other than that, no need to do anything else. Tell your mind that please leave me for 10 minutes at least. I want to chant the names of God. I want to advance in devotional service. I want to advance in bhakti towards the Lord. Please let me concentrate on this. So we'll start. So we'll repeat this invocation prayer, then we'll start. So repeat after me. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivas Adi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Now together in one voice we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare